Quest presents an unabridged recording of Sadie's Spring Surprise by Debbie Viggiano, narrated by Eilidh Beaton. Chapter 1. "He's gorgeous," I murmured, nudging my bestie to pay attention. "Look at those eyes. You could melt in them." "I prefer the blue pair over there," said Charlotte, glancing after the guy who had briefly left us to confer. "Do you think he's single?" "Sadie?" She tugged at my sleeve. "Are you even listening?" Now she was nudging me. I tore my eyes away from the dear little Beagle sitting at my feet. He was gazing soulfully up at me, tail wagging like a conductor leading the orchestra through a particularly frenzied piece of music. Charlotte and I were standing in the walled exercise area of a local animal sanctuary. Charlotte thought a cat would make a far less complicated companion than a dog, and she had a point. But cats, while lovely, were independent creatures. I wanted a mate, a buddy, one to take walks with, to get me out of the house, to hopefully engage with other dog owners. A pooch would force me to do these things, whereas a cat would enable me to carry on with what I'd been doing for far too long, mostly curling up in a ball and mimicking a hibernating creature. I'd spent most of last winter doing just that, snuggling under the duvet in bed, later nestling on the sofa hugging a cozy throw while overdosing on Netflix. My family had lost patience with this behaviour. Okay, we all had our own way of nursing a broken heart, but taking to our beds, or sofas, didn't meet with my family's approval. Well, in the beginning it had, but not now. Not all this time later. Mum had recently told me to pull myself together. My sister had been equally firm, saying any lingering sorrow was indulgent self-pity. She had conveniently forgotten all about the time she'd found herself suddenly single. Flora had been shattered. But that was because she was the one who had always done the dumping and had never before experienced being on the receiving end. Her malaise had only lasted a fortnight, but boy, we'd all known about it. She'd been just like that old advert,